Chickity check, 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 mic check.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. 97 seconds. BaysBasement.com. Bays Boys Podcast. We want to start the day with saying thank you to everyone who supports us.
We appreciate you.
Yes. Email us more.
We love reading your emails.
Yes. We're still coming after you, Moriarty.
We're going to figure out who you are.
Yes.
We're going to figure out who you are.
If there's snakes in the grass amongst us right now. He's
Dude,
got spies.
I did. We're going to have
crew's a 3-man crew, so I mean, it's really, there's not a lot of spread here to figure it out, but we'll figure it out.
We're going to figure it out who the mole is.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah, there's a mole. There absolutely has to be a mole.
Oh, for sure. So, what are you thinking, Joe Skelly?
So, I've come to the conclusion I'm going to put out a series of albums.
Albums?
Yeah,
like
albums.
records?
Yeah, like records.
We do have records coming.
Yeah. This is going to be, it's like Kids Bop but for adults.
Oh, that's horrible.
No, it's not.
I'm already upset.
It's going to be Joe Skelly's approximate hits.
Oh,
it's going to be
God.
me singing all of your favorite songs approximately. That way, I can't get sued for copyright infringement.
You want to give them a taste?
No, we're not going to. We're going to save that for the drop.
No teasers for you, bitches.
No, we're going to wait for the drop. But it's going to be
that makes sense.
Come on, we're all guilty of it, right? How many times do you start singing a song and you think you know the lyrics and then you're making up lyrics as you're going?
Oh, yeah.
It happens all the time.
I just make my own up.
I
don't change them.
It's going to be like an album, an entire album of this. Approximate hits.
Oh, this makes sense.
Yeah.
You'll be like the new Weird Al.
No, it's not going to be. It's not supposed to be comedy.
Oh, it's not comedy. It's just what it is.
It's just what it is. And you might end up with some fusion music, like two artists, two songs get blended together.
It becomes ironic after.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like when I'd go to the coffee shop and I'd order a mocha chocolate. Yeah.
If you go to your corner store, they might give you some extra service there if you do that.
They might.
Your coffee shop. That's all I'm saying.
What's up with that coffee shop, bro?
Joe Skelly's got a stalker at the coffee shop. Tommy Skelly's got a stalker at the coffee shop. They got one worker who's just violently throwing food at the ground constantly.
Dude,
what was he doing?
I have no idea.
He was angry.
Dude, some of those people are wildin', bro. I don't understand.
Why do you think he's so angry? Is it because his pants are too tight?
Maybe that's what it is. I don't get it.
They're jean shorts that are rolled. So
he's wearing booty chokers in the morning.
That entire look. And I mean, this is from a guy who grew up poor white trash who like buys into that look also. I mean, our favorite look is from that.
Right.
But this guy is on a whole other level. My guy, and
dude, listen, I try to tip those dudes like they're strippers. So hopefully I get better service.
Right.
That don't work.
Right.
And then we had the one kid who was the greatest service.
Just fucked up the entire order. Super nice kid. Fucked the order twice. Got the wrong cup and the wrong coffee.
Right.
Then the right cup and the wrong coffee.
Right. That was wild. Dude, that place, you never know.
The cutie patootie straight told you to fuck off. You're like, can I get this? We don't have that anymore.
Right.
I could see it in the display case right here. We don't combo it that way anymore.
I was like, that's not what your sandwich board says.
Yeah. Just because we serve all kinds of foods here doesn't mean that we can bundle them to save you money. I was like, damn, bro. You're so mad. You're too cute to be mad.
Right. And then the dude was like, oh, wait, I found it.
Right.
I found it. And then it took 5 of them to run the coffee maker.
And 2 from the audience.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Dude, they seen them struggling.
What I don't understand is like the shit on there is on point.
Right.
It's good food.
Yeah.
It's good food.
Yeah.
The pastries are phenomenal.
Yep.
But it's like fucking Starbucks for angry bitches. You don't even order anything complicated. You're like, give me that black
I want this coffee.
And they like still give you the wrong one. They're like, fuck you, go to Starbucks. Maybe they think Joe Skelly belongs at Starbucks. That's fucked up.
But see, I'm not the only one that says that it's fucked up there.
You talk about Evil Kid?
Dude, Tommy Skelly said it.
Tommy Skelly said it too?
Everybody says that place is jacked up.
Okay.
And I don't get it.
I'm not going to argue with two of the boys from the road, but I
just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Right.
Like, if you hate your job that much, stop coming.
Quit.
Quit.
I just quit all my jobs. I quit my job to do this podcast before I knew we had a podcast.
Right, I know, right?
I was like, fuck it.
I mean, think about how many, like, was it the McDonald's that you had like the 3 hour stretch at McDonald's?
Yeah.
Like, just never went back.
1 day in like 3 hours, yeah. Go shave your face. What are you, my mama? Get the fuck out of here. That dude was walking around on the other side of the fucking shop. He was literally across from me making Big Macs. He had a full fucking goatee. I got a 5 o'clock shadow. She's like, you gotta go home and shave your face. Bitch, I already wasted the gas to get here. If I go home, I'm staying home.
I'm not coming back.
I did.
And never come back.
And listen, just a shout out to all those people that are going to come back and go, look, motherfucker, you just lazy. You don't go to work. No, I want to go to work. I'm just not going to bend over while you stick it in my butthole and smile at you. I will do whatever, but don't lie to me about the job. That's what pisses me off the most.
Right.
When you lie to me and then get me in there and you're like, look, surprise, open your mouth. I'm like, no, I don't have time for this.
Go wash these burgers off.
Yeah. Oh, fucking gross. Fucking Dave Wendy's.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
We're going to make some chili out of these.
And they're serving it to old people. That's what's real sad.
Yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible.
I only ate that chili ever like twice, but like, and that was before I got, in there and realized.
Where the chili came from?
Yeah. Who was it that we told about the chili and they were like, I'm never fucking eating that again? Somebody told us that.
Yeah. I know who that was.
Who?
I know who that was.
Oh, okay.
I know who that was.
It was like, I'm never eating that fucking shit again. I was like, oh, sorry, bro. I didn't mean to ruin that for you. But
you did.
I did pick that up off the ground after burning it, and we still used it. I mean,
dude, you're the kind of guy that would work at a pizza shop and burn the pizza and then stick it in the freezer and then send it to somebody, aren't you?
No. I'd never do that. If my service is great.
Not to pat myself on the back or anything.
Not to blow my own shit, but
right.
No. That's the only thing that kept me that job for a decade straight. Because my boss was like, you're fucking fired. And I'm like, yeah, fuck you, I quit. And then these old ladies would come in and go, we love him. And he's like, I don't understand it. I don't know how many times my boss's eyes hit the ground with his jaw. And he's just like, I don't fucking get it, dude. He's like, you're the biggest dick in the world to everybody. But these little old ladies come in, it's yes ma'am, no ma'am, all day to Sunday.
All day to Sunday.
And they fucking around with that.
And look, they liked you.
Right.
And they saved your job.
They did. Oh, one lady one time I literally overheard her saying, I can't eat seeds, it'll kill me or something. And then the order she put in with the fucking other guy making the food was a sauce full of seeds.
Oh,
and I looked right at her. I'm like, ma'am, you're going to die if you eat this. I just want to let you know I'm not going to tell you can't have it. That got me in there too. She told the boss, this little man just saved my life. I'm like, okay. But I would have the glass is clear. You could clearly see this got some shit in it. You should probably pay attention.
Right.
Not,
right.
Again, she was an older lady. Okay, I get it.
Maybe her vision wasn't that good.
Look, I guess.
You're a hero.
But don't even go there, Joe Skelly. That shit ain't funny.
You're a hero.
I maybe saved her from some toilet visits or something. I don't know.
Maybe she had an allergy.
Something about seeds and intestines. You'd know more about that than I would.
Oh, she probably has.
Yeah, she had it real bad.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll be so sick. I was like, oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. I can't think of what it's called now, but I know exactly what that is. You have little pouches along the intestine. What happens is seeds get stuck in there, and then it gets infected, and you have to go, oh, that's not good.
Oh. Yeah, that's not worth a fucking $7 sub, I'll tell you.
No.
Not even a little bit.
No, it's not.
This isn't the dairy allergy where people go and eat ice cream all day. When they got a dairy allergy. There's shout out to all you motherfuckers out there. We know there's tons of you.
Get that Wendy's. Get that Wendy's. What's
Wendy's
that?
chili?
No. That what's that?
Frosty?
Frost. Get that Wendy's chili. You might as well just eat that shit's on the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
You're only renting it.
No.
You're only renting it.
Yeah. Dude, I don't even eat fast food anymore. I can't. I just can't.
Smart man.
I've worked in too many of the places. Then all that weird shit about whatever comes down in that meat. I'm like, I'm good. I ain't fucking with any of that. I ain't had McDonald's in like 3 years.
Well, and look,
or something like
and
that.
didn't we talk about how Jack in the Box got busted serving kangaroo meat?
Get the fuck out of here. That's not as bad as the ones you're hearing about.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
But kangaroo meat's supposed to be pretty lean.
Yeah, it is lean.
It makes sense.
It's healthier.
Right.
But people in America
Like
don't
bison.
like the people in America didn't want to hear about eating kangaroos.
Oh, they're so mad.
The-
How mad do you think Americans are now that we told them their strawberry flavor comes from some dude's anal gland?
From the beaver?
A beaver anal gland.
That's ugh.
That's all I think about. Last week when we were at work, that's all I thought about while I shoved my fat ass full of those Sour Patch strawberries. One beaver asshole candy piece. Two beaver asshole candy pieces.
You are so welcome.
Right.
You are so welcome.
Yeah, I hate you.
Anytime.
You've ruined most of my life.
Anytime.
Like, my life was Sour Patch candies.
I'll keep coming back with new facts that'll keep you up at night.
It's just not even fair. I want to hear one about alcohol so none of my friends can drink anymore.
Duh.
Oh, that whiskey comes with kangaroo jizz in it. And I'm going to give it to all my friends. Enjoy, motherfuckers. That's the kind of motherfucker I am.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I figured.
Yeah, I'm sending that frozen old pizza. I'll make it look bad, but, make him drink that shit.
Oh, yes. So, I just want to say this. This is totally off the subject, too. The moment you can't laugh at yourself anymore, you become a tyrant.
Oh, yes.
You become a tyrant, right?
That's our sticker. Patent pending.
Patent pending.
Whatever
right?
that. Trademark something, something, something.
Yeah.
What's that line from Ricky Bobby? I got to learn that, where she's like, trademark, blah, 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 and rips off everything so you can't steal it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to learn that.
For sure. Yeah. So don't steal my album idea.
Yeah.
Somebody already stole the
Weird Al
cereal.
already did that.
Yeah, they stole. No, look. This is totally different. This is totally different. Somebody already stole my cereal restaurant idea.
Did they?
Oh yeah. It's becoming a thing now.
Is it in a drive-through though?
Now I don't know if they have drive-through yet, but
Well,
they might.
then it's not worth.
They might. I haven't been to one.
Was that your idea to drink your?
Yeah, drink it out of a miniature milk jug with a sticker of your face on the side, so you don't litter.
Right, so you can't litter.
So you can't litter. Everybody knows who did it.
Will there be oat milk?
You could. That could be an option.
Yes, I'm gonna need that.
That could be an option.
I can't have regular milk.
Yeah. Or we'll also offer the cereal flavored milk as well.
Cereal flavor.
Like
Okay.
you want Fruit Loop milk?
So you
have
just
Fruit Loop-
want the bottom of the bowl, you're Gucci?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See, these gears keep on turning, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a song. Big Wheels. Never mind. That's something totally different.
Somebody out there is like, these fucking idiots.
Totally.
I'm going to
different.
Shark Tank. Oh my.
Oh God. What was I going to tell you about?
That was a long
Yes. I can't. Oh, we talked about the British victory sign. Right,
Yes.
yeah, what that was about, right?
Yeah.
And we talked about your love for boneless wings.
Fucking boneless wings, my ass. Fake gobbledygook. That's some fake shit if I've ever heard of it. Boneless wings are not a thing, people. If you're paying for boneless wings, kiss your ass goodbye.
Did I ever tell you? Did I ever tell you about the time I was driving around and this guy had a yard sale sign on his front lawn, but he was selling guns out of his garage?
What? What the fuck?
Serial. The guy had like 10 guns in his garage that he was just selling. He had a sign out front of his house.
Was there anything good in there?
Yeah, there was decent stuff in there. I just didn't have any money, so I was just interested in peeking at it. I was like, that's pretty brave.
How come I don't ever find those garage sales?
Right.
Those are the garage sales I want to go to.
They're not that common, apparently.
Buying freedom sticks.
Yeah, freedom sticks.
Right off the yard.
Right off the yard.
You can't beat that.
Yes. Do you know who Hootie Owl is?
Hootie the Owl?
Yeah, Hootie Owl.
Which one is that? Is
That's
that the
it.
stupid one that licks the lollipop?
No, he kind of looks like that, but he's like from the 70s.
The
and
one on the
80s.
Hooters shirt?
No.
Because I know that one pretty well.
No. Dude, he was like an anti-trash owl.
Hootie the Owl. No, should I look him up?
Yeah, just look him up, man. And he had a commercial to be like, give a hootie, don't pollute.
What in the fuck is happening on this podcast?
I'm sure there's some listeners out there who remember Hootie Owl. He was rivaling that Native American crying on the beach with all the garbage behind him.
Look, that one or Hooters, because that's the only one that came up.
No, look,
No?
put Hootie Owl, Hootie Owl Trash Owl or something like that.
All right.
You'll find a commercial for him. Dude, he had that German Alpenweiss hat. No, that's not him.
No, that's not him either.
I'm gonna have to do this.
You're gonna have to.
Dude.
We're a man short today.
Yeah, he had like a
That's
green.
why.
He had a green hat with like a feather in it. Looked like
what
he was.
he the Trash Owl.
Yeah, trash.
I'll put Hootie Owl Trash.
Yeah. Put Hootie Owl Trash on there.
I've got nothing.
Oh, this is.
It's on to you, Joe Skelly.
Well,
Apparently my Google flu skills are short.
Apparently, they're trying to make him disappear. They're trying to make him a thing of the past.
Government conspiracies. Government conspiracies.
Why are they trying to get rid of Hootie Owl, bro?
Because he knew shit.
Yeah, he did know shit.
Like Chester.
Ever tell you about how I started my own gang?
What? We're definitely not allowed to talk about that. Put that away.
That's a joke.
Bianca Butters.
That's a joke.
Nobody saw that look Joe Skelly just gave me. Oh, Joe Skelly's now signaling to cut the mics, ladies and gentlemen.
Stop.
Was Bianca Butters your first initiative?
No, this is way back in the day.
Oh, Bianca Butters is ready.
This is way back in the day. I'm gonna find this.
Bianca Butters is ready.
Not Horny Owl. Hootie
Horny
Owl.
Owl?
Oh, no.
What are you Googling over there? What the fuck's happening right now in this show?
Trash campaign. Try that. Trash campaign.
I'll bet Kenobi knows what you're talking about.
I bet he does too. There was a commercial. Dude, this is terrible. What have they done to Hootie Owl?
They erased him from the world. Maybe he's not real and you made him up in your head.
No, this is what there he is. That's Hootie Owl.
The fuck? I've never seen that in my life.
It wasn't a cartoon. It was a real dude in an giant owl suit.
Your thing changed, and that looks like an owl dressed up as Robin the Hood.
Yes.
And by hood, you can't even, it's like the hood. Oh my God.
He was like, give a hoodie, don't pollute it.
What the fuck? Bro, that's
You're welcome.
No.
You're welcome.
That's done. We're over this. Hootie the Owl, my ass.
Dude, listen. Don't be hating on Hootie Owl, bro.
Oh, he been hated.
Listen, he was saving this country from trash. This is why
saving shit. Have you seen my home state?
Yeah,
that's why we never seen the motherfucker over there.
Right. Well, look, and that's probably why you have all the problems in your home state that you got now, is because you didn't have Hootie Owl.
Yeah, the fictional owl didn't save us. That's definitely led to some of the major issues that we're having right now.
Right. That's probably exactly what it is. It's sad.
Oh my God.
You know,
it is sad.
Well, maybe when it falls off into the ocean, it'll get clean by the ocean.
I'm telling you, when the old timers used to say that, I didn't understand it till I was much older.
And you experienced an earthquake?
No.
Did you ever experience earthquakes?
Oh, that's right. We never made that correction.
What correction's that?
So that remember I told you I remember the last earthquake I was in that was big?
Yes.
It was that 6.1 or whatever.
Yeah.
That cracked open everything.
Uh-huh.
That's the one where I remember everyone going into the street.
Yeah.
I was about 10. That's wild.
Yes, sir.
I didn't realize it was so big. That's what she said.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Not to me.
It was huge. It was huge.
Happened. Another thing, that's what she said, not to me. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I was there, but I didn't care, obviously. Yeah, what the fuck does a 10-year-old care about that for?
But you didn't think the world was coming to an end?
No.
So, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you could get... let me rephrase this. Would you ever build a house out of tombstones?
Oh, we're going to that post? Did you see that?
Yeah.
No, fuck no, bro.
Dude, that lady built an entire house out of...
Civil War headstones or whatever?
Yeah, built an entire house out of Civil War headstones.
No, bro. Why would you do that?
That seems like... I don't care how cheap you got... Like, yes, you would have a fortress, but...
Really? Is that the one that you want, though? Is that the fortress that you want?
Dude, the Fortress of the Damned.
Like, I just don't think I'd want to deal with those kinds of spirits, is all I'm saying.
Right? Who thought that was a good idea? Like, I'm sure there's other building material out there that you could use instead of tombstones. I mean, even if they were free, right?
No, I'm not fucking with no dead people shit. Leave their shit alone.
That's how you get ghosts.
Yeah.
That's how you get angry ghosts.
No.
Your tombstone house.
No.
Would you buy it?
No.
Let's say it went up for sale. Would you buy it?
I would buy it and dismember that bitch and put those tombstones back. Although, good luck with that.
Right. Like, where are they supposed to go?
Fucking luck.
Like, where are they supposed to go?
I don't know. Nobody has respect for the dead anymore.
Dude, that's terrible.
No, they do. People do.
No, they do.
But the ones that don't,
right.
That's a fucking issue, my guy.
Yes,
that is a weird, weird issue.
That is, dude, that's a little wild for me.
Mm.
Oh, I do have one. I forgot this. Do you know what Cookie Monster's name is?
Get the fuck out of here. Is it Gregor?
Nope.
George?
Nope.
Philip?
Yes, it's Philip. No, it's not Philip.
What is it?
It's Sid.
Ew.
Cookie Monster's name is Sid.
Oh.
Yep.
You went the whole other way with that.
Yeah.
I was going for nice, calm, cuddly. You went fucking to backyard kidnapper. Sid. Sid?
His name was Sid.
Have you ever met anybody named Sid?
No.
Me neither. Do you know why they're not real? Because those
Why?
are fucking movie character clowns. That's what that is. The asshole in the movie is always Sid.
It's always Sid?
Well, except for Sid Vicious, and he's just an asshole not in a movie.
Man, this is true.
R.I.P., my guy.
Yeah.
How'd Sid Vicious die? Was it OD?
He OD'd. Yeah, he was staying in a hotel in New York, the Chelsea. Him and Nancy, they got hied up one night. He ended up killing her. He went to jail, got bailed out while he was waiting.
Get the fuck out of here.
While he was waiting her.
Is that real?
On trial, and then he OD'd himself.
No way.
Yep.
He killed her.
Yep.
How?
Stabbed her.
And this isn't a conspiracy.
Nope. Straight up.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead serious.
I never, growing up, watching all these stupid punks, and I've never asked, but I just assume motherfucker OD'd.
Yes, he did.
But after he stabbed that bitch.
Yes, after he killed his old lady.
R.I.P. Whatever your name is.
Nancy.
Really?
Yeah.
What a dick.
Total dick.
Why'd he do that? Was it over a fucking fix?
I don't know. They were both high, I guess, when it happened.
You know, I met a guy who stabbed his girl in the throat with a steak knife.
What?
Yeah, dude. I was hanging out at this rapper's house. That's what we'll say. Rapper. And there was this other rapper that showed up. And they were telling me about how they do this, that, or the other. And then the dude made a comment about something about being locked up. And I was like, oh, did a little time the government vacation, did you, Haas? And he goes, yeah, stabbed my girl in the fucking neck. And I was like, what? Like, why though, bro? Here's the problem, though.
You didn't decide to vacate?
No, and that's what I was going to explain.
Okay.
Again, I'm not tooting horns. I'm not calling anybody out, but like, you ever been around that guy where you're just like, man, it doesn't matter what you do. I'm going to break you in fucking two. Like, I don't care for you as a person.
Right.
And you look like you are, two shakes from living under a bridge. And it's just one of those things
like
where
Cody. Cody the bridge dweller?
Yeah. No, he was polite. This guy, you're it's that vibe, that feeling where you're like, listen, little man, it takes not a big man to stab a woman in the throat with a fucking steak knife.
Right.
So if you want to do that.
You feel like getting froggy.
Right. We're going to play a game called Guess What I'm Grabbing.
Well, here's my question. How much time did he do?
So she lived, apparently. By the way, this is like in our area.
Okay.
Like down the road.
Okay.
And apparently he was fucking knocked up on some crazy drugs, stabbed this bitch, and then went. The way I remember it was the dude just hauled off into a field. And they caught his ass.
Oh, right.
Right. And a couple years maybe. They might have gave him attempted. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I just.
Stay off the bad drugs.
Right. The whole time I was just like, bro,
you don't do bad drugs.
I don't want to things. I don't want to insult anybody, but come on. If you're doing drugs and then you're stabbing motherfuckers, you're probably doing something wrong.
That would be my guess.
Not that the drugs weren't already fucked up, but I'm not going to judge anybody about that. But your choices after, if you don't have control of yourself, maybe you shouldn't be doing that.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No.
Ooh, what was the fact we just learned today?
Ooh, about beaver anal sacs?
No, not about beaver anal sacs.
Fine.
The most famous pirate of all?
Oh, you know I said I wasn't saying that. I can't say her name. Qui-Gon Jinn Qui
That
Lee.
wasn't Qui-Gon Jinn.
Who's Qui-Gon Jinn?
No, hold on. Let me look
that's
this
the
up.
Star Wars guy.
Yeah, Qui-Gon.
That's not a pirate from the 1800s.
No, that's
we
not
got
it.
confused.
Yeah, no.
Qui Lee Tree.
No, I gotta find it again.
Ching Chong.
Zhang Yi Sao.
That's too much.
Zhang Yi Sao, female Chinese
famous
pirate.
You're gonna read some of her.
I don't have the facts in front of me, but she had like 50 to 60,000 pirates underneath her.
Right.
And her entire fleet.
Right.
And how long was she sailing around? What, like 7 years?
7 or 8 years or something.
7 or 8 years, right?
Her old man gets thrown off the ship from a storm.
Don't know how that happened.
Right. She wasn't on the deck. Sure.
Right. She takes over.
She takes over, and with the support of her stepson, who she eventually marries,
she starts running roughshod.
Until he dies.
Right. Mysteriously.
Right.
So,
if you're a Johnny Depp fan, there is a nod to the same girl, same pirate, in one of the movies when they do like the 12 Overlord pirate meeting and Johnny Depp has to show up for whatever reason he got in trouble.
Right.
That's who the older Chinese lady is supposed to be. It's a hint towards her.
Yes, it is.
Which is interesting.
Right.
Because Disney doesn't do anything right.
No.
They fuck up everything. So fuck them.
Right.
Fuck you, Disney.
Right. With a big capital F.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. So
she fought the Portuguese.
She fought the Indian Trading Company.
Yeah, East India Trading Company.
Yep. And there was another one too.
Yep.
I never even really heard of.
She was handling business.
The pirate life is for me, Joe Skelly. The only thing I'm missing is a boat, a willingness to go on the water, some treasure, a musket, a crew, the ability to navigate the water.
All the important
pretty much
things.
Everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
So
right?
there's that.
There is that.
But in my heart, I'm basically a pirate.
I'm a pirate.
Wait, does it count if I was probably in my old man's ball sack while he was traveling the 7 seas? Does that make me a pirate? No.
That's maybe you can't count that as life experience. You weren't born yet.
Wait, what about? Yeah. No, you're not wrong about that. It's not the same as like when a woman's carrying the baby around and in the belly, and we count that because like I told my son that he went to Disneyland even though he was in the womb. You know, I was like, yeah, man, you went to Disneyland. Don't ask me again. We went once. You had a churro. She ate the churro. You ate the churro. It's the same.
Right.
You're not missing out on shit. Okay. I'm not paying $9 fucking for another churro. That's all.
Dude, it's probably like 15 right now. Right.
Dude, those motherfucking kids over there used to make $16 an hour 10 years ago to take your ticket. Did you know that?
No, man. They were making good. But where is this, out in Cali?
Yeah, Disneyland.
Well, okay.
To take a fucking ticket.
Okay, what's the cost of living?
Oh, yeah, I know.
So that was like making less than minimum wage. So you're saying Disney survives on slave labor? $16 an hour seems like a lot, but you got to consider
when
where
you're living at home with your parents still, though. Holy fuck,
that's a lot of money.
Right.
So
that is
everybody wanted to work at Disneyland.
So you know they have secret tunnels at Disneyland, right?
No.
Did you know that?
No.
Oh, I know something Joe Skelly doesn't.
Tyler, I don't know. Actually knows something.
Yep. I happen to have a very close friend, meaning a little brother.
Okay.
Who worked there, and he told me all this. I mean, it's kind of like older news now. They've had articles out, like how they have that bar that Disney put in to host investors and shit is still there. It's a secret bar.
What?
Yeah, and you gotta pay it. I don't know how you get in there now. I'm assuming you pay a shit ton of money
to get into the secret bar at Disney.
Yes, so it's a hidden secret bar. So that's the only thing I know about it. I've seen pictures of it. It's a beautiful bar. Allegedly, Walt Disney used to host people who he thought could invest, and he'd take them into the secret bar. They have secret tunnels all over. That's how you've never like wondered how. I mean, when's the last time you've been to Disneyland though?
Never.
Right. Okay. So there's that. So if you've ever wondered how Goofy and Minnie and shit get all over the park without actually you ever seeing them going and walking anywhere, or how they go into the actual like house, the Goofy house, and disappear into there, and you think, oh, they're in there. No, they're not. They actually have fucking hidden tunnels that go all over Disney.
You imagine trying to walk down some stairs in those goofy ass costumes?
No.
They got to have elevators.
I mean, it's fucking Disney, you would think.
Listen, man, I just figured what they did is they had different costumes set up in different places. And they would just take the costume off and walk out of the Goofy house, and then nobody would know the likewise.
Nope, they got secret tunnels everywhere. I used to hang out with a chick back in the day before the Mega Beast who was an actual career Disney person. Like, she had started taking tickets.
Okay.
Wanted to be Minnie Mouse or whatever.
Okay.
Eventually, they were like, you're going to be Minnie on ice skates. And she was like, oh, fuck.
I got to learn how to skate.
Right. So she did that for like 3 years. Then she upgraded to another job, management in the park. Then she upgraded to another job. And last I remember, she does like customer relations and I don't know, something fucking stupid. All I know is she put in her 10 or 15 years or 12 years right out of high school, been there ever since, makes a full fucking run at it, and now has a job that's like cake. And it's wild to me.
Well, if they started off making $16 an hour,
right?
What's she making now?
Right.
As management.
And this was 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. She's probably making bank for Disney.
Right.
Yeah. For all you people that go there and pay your $40,000 to get in the park and get on the rides and fast passes and stay in their hotels.
It's $120 for a ticket now, I heard, or some shit.
Just to get in. Not to get on the rides.
Right.
Just to have the privilege of walking through the door.
You don't pay for the rides individually, but you do stand there for 10 hours. Like, I've been there before and had to stand for one roller coaster for like 3 hours.
Hell no.
Right. So you could go to Disneyland all day, and again, this is peak hours, summertime, what the fuck ever, I don't know. But you could literally go to an amusement park and only hit 6 rides in a whole day.
That's terrible.
It is.
That's
Luckily
terrible.
for Tyler, I don't know. I don't go on rides, so we're Gucci. I'm totally good.
What do you mean you don't never go on a ride?
Never.
Oh, is it because of what happened at Knott's Berry Farm?
Which time? Which fucking time? The guy that lost his head on the... Okay, so when I was still in California, Ohio people... See, dude, I'm telling you, the whole world revolves around Ohio. It's fucking creepy. Or maybe it was God, the Lord Almighty, telling me I was going to Ohio. But either way, I remember when the Ghost Rider ride came out, it was the tallest wooden roller coaster in the country, only barely beating your guys' roller coaster. I don't remember which one. And Ohio had the top one, and we took that title for like 4 years. And then somebody else took it away from us. But somebody was riding Ghost Rider. What was it called? Who cares? But I guess a fucking a stilt or whatever fell down a little bit. Knocked this motherfucker's head clean off.
Get out of here.
Dude was riding the roller coaster and got his fucking dome kicked off by a fucking, for lack of a better word, a branch. Like, what do you call that? It's a piece of wood hanging down.
Dude,
like a tree.
That's terrible.
Oh, it's fucking crazy.
What, they got nobody to safety check the ride every day?
We had this discussion, remember? I told you that I knew, one of my, I guess, family members, stepfather, whatever you want to call him, he had told me his buddy, who was a complete lush, would be drunk by noon, was a cable inspector for roller coasters. And that was when I decided I'd never go on a roller coaster again. Because I was like, fuck you guys. I'm not hanging, none of you.
The drunk dudes inspecting the ride.
But then grow up and think about this. Those kids that they're paying $16, $17 an hour, like my little brother, they run the rides. Those are kids. So there's no safety. That ride fucks up. That kid's job is to hit a stop button and wait. Really. I don't trust this motherfucker to drive and not text. You want me to get on a ride where he controls it?
Where he's running the
I'm
show?
Fucking good, bro.
It's like, look, you go to the amusement park, you ever listen to them give their spiel? You know they hate it because they're like, welcome to the ride, everybody get on.
Put your hands in.
It's the lamest thing you ever heard. And it's all over the loudspeaker. Nobody's enthusiastic about running that thing.
No. I had a guy doing a belt inspection once that walked right by me. He hit my thing, and he, to quote-unquote check it, walked right by, and I took it and hit it, and the fucking thing came off. I was like, oh, I started yelling, hey, man.
Oh,
he came back over and all he did was crush me with it. He's like, yeah, don't worry. Kurt, and fucking shoved it into my gut. And this is when I was still skinny. He was like, you're good now. I'm like, the fuck I am. I need to get off this bitch. There's only two things that got me on the roller coaster, Joe Skelly.
What's that?
The church group. I figured if I, bid it, I could sneak in.
Right.
It's a hole surrounded by a group of them.
Okay.
And a woman.
The only two things.
Dude. This is the only fucking thing to ever get a man to fuck his whole life up to begin with. A woman.
Okay. Would you go into the ocean with a church group?
No, but the other times I've been in the ocean was with a chick. So there you go. That's all I'm saying. Every dude out there right now knows what I'm talking about. The right girl comes along, and it doesn't matter what the idea is. You're like, baby, we're going together.
Yeah, fair enough.
That, and I don't want Chad picking her up with his surfboard out in the break. Get the fuck out of here, your stupid surfboard.
Chad.
Or worse, his bodyboard.
Oh,
not even a real surfer. Just
right. I got his boogie board.
Right. Oh my God. How is that a thing? And boogie boarding was so famous in the 90s.
Oh yeah, it was big. It was
Have
big.
you ever seen boogie boarders with like fins on?
And doing tricks.
Right. I'm twirling in circles. I'm like, bro, you look like you're on a computer chair being slung down a road.
Listen.
On a beach.
Listen.
That's what that is.
We know somebody who may have been a boogie boarder.
Was it Pony Boy?
Yeah.
See, you can't even make fun of him though, because he's a real Pony Boy's only a boogie boarder because he got bored doing everything else.
Right. He's also a surfer.
Right. Surfer, rock climber. What else? Mountaineer.
Mountain
hunter,
biker. Right.
Mountain biker. He's probably a downhill mountain biker.
Yep.
Skater who can actually ollie. So we have to give him credit. So, we can't throw him under the bus per se.
Right.
But listen, if you were in the 90s and your entire life was just boogie boarding, we want to talk to you.
Yeah, email us.
Basement.com. You can email the team. I want to know about boogie boarding.
Okay. And if you've ever here's another one. If you ever boogie boarded at Breakneck Beach out in Hawaii.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Or if you've ever boogie boarded at Black's Beach out in California.
Oh, there you go.
You ever heard that one?
No.
So Black's Beach at one point was the beach where you could go out with just your boogie board on, if you catch my drift.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
That seems a little dangerous.
Oh yeah.
That seems a little dangerous.
And
I was going to ask you, is that where they filmed Point Break?
Point Break. Right. Point Blank was the Cusack movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Killers. Yeah, no. I was so when I was in that fucking that Connecticut ghetto area at one point, somebody asked me about that. Some rando I was working with was like, "Hey man, you ever been to Black's Beach?" I was like, why the fuck do you know about that? And he was older than me. So back then he was probably 15 or 20 older than me.
Right.
So I would imagine old boy was down at that beach when it was popping.
Oh yeah.
Like real hardcore popping. Because that was back in 2006 or 5 or some shit. So you subtract 15 or 20 from that, puts him right bank in the 80s. Oh my.
Out there dong boarding it.
What happened, man? I think you got just my dong. You missed my legs. Fuck that.
Bro, you get dropped on the beach. Naked boogie boarding, that ain't going to feel good. I don't care who you are. Right. I don't care who you are. Dude, that's like getting dragged over sandpaper, bro.
Hold on.
Pun intended.
Let's go over another word. Imagine way back in the day, you're like a traveler or an explorer or even just an invading country.
Right.
And you roll up on a beach and everyone's just booty ass naked. What do you think right there? Are you like, oh, this is easy. Oh, this is going to be easy.
Right.
There's no weapons.
Right. I'm confused, but okay. I'm just saying.
Imagine that. Look, you're all geared. Like, I think about all these Viking shows that they've got out, right? Like, they've never showed a Viking show where, like, the dude rolls up with his boat and then it's a fucking beach full of booty hippies.
A nude beach? They just pull up on a nude beach?
And they turn around. They're like, fuck this place. We got to go. Fuck it.
Or they'd be like, this is the greatest place we've ever been and just stay.
Or that.
But see, here's the problem. We don't do nude beaches well here in the United States.
Really?
No, yeah, I mean, we got it Because we're founded by prudes.
Right. And I was
Dude.
just going to say, we're very, very...
We're prudes.
I don't like to use that word, but you're right.
Yeah, this country was founded by prudes,
Right.
bro.
And we could go into some history, but, we're not supposed to do that.
Right. But look,
But
you
just
go
go-
anywhere else in the world, there's nude beaches all over the place
Right.
because nobody thinks twice of it. Dude, they get nudity on normal TV.
Right.
You turn on Channel 3, NBC, and these people walking around naked on the TV show. Like, if you grow up like that, it's not a big deal.
Right. Go read The Shogun. And
Right.
that's another, by the way, 2,400 page book. I only read the 2,300. I have no fucking clue what happens to that white boy.
So now we have
He'd
to
be-
watch the miniseries?
Oh God, no. Fuck no. I can't handle it. But I know my guy was doing well when I quit the book. He was having a little bit of trouble because he'd fallen in love with some dude's wife, and I get it.
All right, so
But that's what I remember.
here's what I'm going to put out. If you have read the book The Shogun or watched the whole miniseries and you know what the ending is, Tyler wants you to email him
And tell me
exactly
the
what
ending.
Tell him what
Yeah.
happened.
It's
Tyler,
got
I
to
don't
be a
know.
descriptive thing, Bianca. Descriptive. Watch, it'll be Kenobi that pulls through with this one.
Or maybe Pony Boy, who knows?
Pony Boy. I haven't heard from Pony Boy in a minute.
Yeah, we
Pony
might
Boy's just quietly...
assessing.
Pony Boy
is quietly assessing what we
Yes.
do.
So Pony Boy is... I imagine Pony Boy sitting somewhere with his headphones in, doing his skater boy tricks. Right? Listen to Avril Lavigne in between episodes.
In between episodes.
She was a skater guy or
Right.
something. I
Yeah.
don't know what that is, but that's what I think of when I think of him. And he's just biding his time to come back and talk about Joe Skelly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you're saying he's gonna be a featured guest on the podcast?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I don't want to give too much away with mine and Joe Skelly's top secret, extra secret plans. But you all guests are going to be real fucked up when we go over what's about to happen with our show. Because everybody's like, this podcast is just over masculine fat guys talking about God knows what. Vampire shows and beaver anal sacs. But once we got guests going on,
Dude.
y'all are fucked. Y'all are fucked. Joe Skelly's probably fucked too, but mostly y'all.
You have no idea what's in store for you.
Yes, because oh my.
Dude.
The best part is the guests.
Yes.
We're gonna fuck those guests up.
Yes, we are.
I think we should do it's gonna be bad. That's all we need to say. Some of the relatives of the guests who are lined up have already graciously donated to make sure that the guest is inebriated, so to speak. So that's going to be real interesting. We're going to get down and dirty.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Pony Boy's biding his time.
He's biding his time.
Pony Boy's he's a chameleon. He's a chameleon. He knows what he's doing. He might not always execute properly, said Bushes,
Right.
but he definitely gets the job done. That's the thing about you boys, I hear.
Yeah.
It gets done no matter the
Right.
fucking cost.
Right. And listen, hey, that fire kept going. That's all that matters.
Oh, yeah. And I'll bet the ass kicking he got from his wonderful wife kept going too.
Yes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
She might drop a fucking boogie board on his ass. So, when did boogie boarding go out?
I think it's still a thing.
No.
I think it's still a thing.
So how does it
listen,
work though? Because
listen,
I've always been
here's
curious.
what I'm saying. So if you can't surf,
That's what I was just gonna say.
you can
Is that
always
what
walk.
it is?
You can walk around with a boogie board.
Is that what it is?
No, look, 'cause look. Anybody can ride a boogie board, but can you do tricks?
How many fucking trips are there to do? There's the twirly one where you go in a circle and you spin like a top. Imagine you hit the wave. It's the perfect wave. It's like a 9 or 10 footer. You're doing circles, but there's no brakes. How many rotations can you get for a 1/4-mile wave ride down the beach?
Dude, you're gonna be sick.
Let's fucking shorten it. Not even a 1/4 mile. Let's just say it's a fucking 300 meters of just spinning. Bro. Bleh. That's some ambergris right there.
That's some ambergris.
Ain't gonna be worse shit, but
No.
it's gonna be in there.
Look, yeah. So if you know how many tricks there are when it comes to boogie boarding, email us too because we want to know.
I am curious. 3097 seconds. Shout out to all of our diehard listeners. We love all three of you. Fuck my life.
We're still here.
Yeah.
We're still here.
BaysBasement.com. Go get some stickers for your wife. She deserves them. You dirty bitches.